I received a text from my bosses Wednesday morning telling me to come in a little later. And I was like, all right, cool. This is fun. Like, I got some freelance stuff knocked out and headed into the office. And essentially, I got laid off as soon as I walked in the building. So, yeah, I got laid off, let go, kicked the bucket. I don't know.
Kicked the bucket. He died.
I died. My role died. That's for sure.
Oh, no.
My self-worth, no.
It's like my self-esteem, long gone. 6 feet under.
Yeah. Dignity, ruined. So Wednesday morning, I lost my job, and in a matter of about a 20 to 30 minute conversation or so. I don't really know. And it was weird because I did have a little bit of a feeling just with kind of the way the text had come in. Like, it was, nothing felt quite right. And so I had even texted Monica on my way in and was like, I feel anxious and I don't know why. And if you know me, I'm not an anxious person, hardly ever. And it was like unnerving that I was feeling anxious, and turns out it was for good reason. So that we kind of just dealt with that all day on Wednesday, which was not something, because it was just so out of the blue. It felt like getting broken up with when you didn't really want to get broken up with. And that sucks, you know?
Yeah, it was definitely unexpected. I don't know. I mean, Ty sent me that text Wednesday morning saying like, I feel stressed or anxious or whatever. And I like immediately took that on too, because I was like, okay, like, why are you stressed? And then he didn't respond for a bit. I assume it's because he was like in the meeting, but he had mentioned earlier that morning, like when his bosses told him to come in later, he like, it was kind of like a half joke, but I guess not, where you were like, hope I don't get fired or something like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then when he wasn't responding to my text, I was already at work at this point. It was one of my in-person work days, unfortunately. And he hadn't responded for a while. And then I got a phone call from him and I was like, that's probably not good. And I answered it and he was just like, hi, I just got let go. And I was like, okay, I'll meet you at home. Like, yeah. Because at that point it was very like, it was such a shock that I had no indication of any of this. And for the most part, I don't think you did either. I mean,
really, yeah.
It of mentioned like some feelings of.
Yeah, I mean, over time, like you always kind of get a sense of how the company is doing and how people are stressed out or not at a small business. And so I think like I was aware a little bit of what things were looking like and feeling like, but it wasn't something that I felt I needed to be concerned about. And I think it was tricky too, because like we had just gone on a shoot. I was in the middle of a project that I was directing, and like I won't get to see that project through to the end, which is weird for me because I'm not used to that kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't know. It just like I didn't have the mental preparation. I feel like I said it felt like a breakup earlier, and it does. But I feel like a lot of the time in a breakup, you kind of get a sense of like, oh, things are fizzling out.
Mm-hmm. Or like things are rocky.
Things are uncomfy. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. And I hope we figure it out. And that wasn't really the case. Like, I was like, cool, like we're chilling. And we were not chilling, apparently. So yeah, we just kind of reconvened at home, you and I. And it was a long day. Wednesday was a long, long day.